Hazard analysis and critical control points. Explained using one dish, beef burgers. When people hear hazard analysis and critical control points, they often think paperwork and complicated systems, but it is much simpler. It is about understanding how food moves through your kitchen and where it can go wrong. Let's use one dish, a beef burger. Start at the beginning. Whole cuts of beef arrive from an approved supplier. If the source is not safe, nothing else will fix it. Next is mincing. When beef is minced, bacteria from the surface are spread throughout the meat. This increases risk. Now storage. The minced beef must be kept chilled, below safe limits, and separated from ready-to-eat food to prevent cross-contamination. Then preparation. Forming patties, handling raw meat, touching surfaces. This is where bacteria can spread if hygiene is poor. Now cooking. This is a critical control point. The burger must reach a core temperature of at least 71 degrees Celsius. This is to destroy harmful bacteria. If it is undercooked, there is no later step to make it safe. After cooking, we have holding. Hot food must be kept above 63 degrees Celsius. If it drops into the danger zone between 5 degrees Celsius and 63 degrees Celsius, bacteria can grow quickly. Finally, service. The burger must be protected from contamination during plating and serving. Hazard analysis and critical control points is not about doing everything. It is about focusing on what matters most. From supplier to service, every step carries risk. But only some steps are critical. That is how food safety works in a real kitchen. Simple, logical, and effective.